Most bridges are admired for their strength, their size, or their beauty. But there's one bridge unlike any other. It isn't just crossed, it's heard. When the wind rushes through its steel rails and cables, the entire structure comes alive. It hums, it whistles, it sings, a low, haunting chorus that echoes across the water. To locals, it's more than a crossing, it's a legend. This is the story of the bridge that sings in the wind. The sound may feel mysterious, but the explanation lies in physics. As air moves past the steel, it doesn't just flow smoothly. It twists into little whirlpools of air called vortices. When those vortices align with the bridge's natural frequency, the structure begins to vibrate, like a guitar string being plucked. That vibration turns into sound, sometimes a faint whistle, other times a deep organ-like hum. It's not the only bridge with a voice. In San Francisco, the Golden Gate Bridge recently gained a strange singing hum after a railing upgrade. And in 1940, the infamous Tacoma Narrows Bridge collapsed because of uncontrolled wind resonance. Proof that when nature and engineering collide, the results can be dramatic. But unlike Tacoma, this bridge doesn't break, it performs. The bridge itself wasn't built to be musical. Completed in the mid-1900s, it was meant to be practical, a steel link between two growing towns. On opening day, thousands gathered to celebrate its towering design and gleaming steel. No one imagined it would one day be remembered for its voice. The first to notice were fishermen on the water. They spoke of a strange hum drifting across the river at night. At first, it was dismissed as passing ships or distant machinery. But soon, drivers, locals, and travelers all began to hear it. Engineers confirmed the sound was real, a side effect of its unique design. The steel rails and grates created perfect resonance chambers, and when the wind blew just right, the bridge turned into a massive musical instrument. Standing on the bridge during a windy night is unforgettable. The sound rises and falls, sometimes soft like a flute, sometimes booming like a choir. Drivers lower their windows just to hear it. Pedestrians pause in the middle, letting the vibrations travel through the steel into their bones. Some describe it as peaceful, others as eerie, like the bridge is whispering secrets only the wind can carry. It is, at once, unsettling and mesmerizing. Of course, not everyone accepts the scientific explanation. Over time, myths began to form. Some say the bridge carries the voices of sailors lost at sea, their songs trapped in the steel. Others believe it's the spirit of a worker who died during construction, forever humming through the wind. On foggy nights, people claim the sound feels almost human, like distant chanting. Paranormal groups have even recorded the hum, insisting it contains patterns too strange to be random. Whether you see it as science or superstition, one thing is certain: the bridge's voice has captured human imagination. Bridges are symbols of connection, between cities, between people, between past and future. But this bridge connects us to something more: the raw forces of nature. It reminds us that even our strongest creations are never separate from the world around them. Steel and stone may seem solid, but under the breath of the wind, they sing. The secret lies in physics. As air rushes past, it creates patterns called vortices. When those patterns align with the bridge's structure, the steel begins to vibrate, like the strings of a giant instrument. The result? A deep, eerie resonance that sounds almost like music. Perhaps that's why people travel miles just to hear it. Not just a structure of steel, but an instrument of nature. Of course, engineers explain it with science, but locals have their own stories. Some say it carries the voices of lost sailors. Others whisper that the spirit of a worker who died during construction is still singing through the steel. Whether you believe in physics or phantoms, one thing is certain: this bridge doesn't just connect two places, it creates an experience. A reminder that even in cold steel and rushing wind, nature finds a way to create music. If you enjoyed this journey into hidden history, don't forget to like this video, share it with friends, and subscribe for more stories of mystery and wonder from around the world.